You know, I had this all set up. That when I opened it up, it would be there, and I would just open it up and read. And I got up here, and it wasn't anywhere close to where I wanted it to be. Anyway, we appreciate Moncla's. They always do such a great job. Thank y'all. They've been doing this for many, many years. And we're honored to have all of you here tonight, all the home folks and all the guests, Brother and Sister Collins, Brother and Sister White, Brother and Sister Gibson, and Brother and Sister Gunter, and all of you. God richly, richly bless you. I could have helped them out on that little skit they did a while ago. But I didn't know what they were going to do, so I didn't add my 2 cents worth, but you would have recognized everybody I'd have put in there. The other day, somebody called me, and a minister had asked that I be called. He said, I heard Brother Harrell speak at a Christmas banquet long, long ago. In fact, it was about 43 years ago. And he said he quoted a poem. And he said, I don't remember what the title was, or I don't remember the poem, but said, ask him if he remembers and can he get me that poem. So it just so happened I did remember. It was right after I came here. I spoke at a banquet for a church at the Red Carpet Inn in Beaumont. And I had memorized this poem and I quoted it. So I don't remember it tonight. But I did find it and gave him the information where he could find it. And I thought about it. I said, that is one of my favorite poems that I ever read, and it's about Christmas. And it's very brief. My remarks will be brief, don't worry. That night, when in Judean skies the mystic star dispensed its light, a blind man moved in his sleep and dreamed that he had sight. That night, when the shepherds heard the song of hosts angelic choiring near, a deaf man stirred in slumber's spell and dreamed that he could hear. That night, when in the cattle stall slept child and mother cheek by jaw, a cripple turned his twisted limbs and dreamed that he was whole. That night, when o'er the newborn babe the tender Mary rose to lean, a loathsome leper smiled in his sleep and dreamed that he was clean. That night, when to the mother's breast the little king was held secure, a harlot slept a happy sleep and dreamed that she was pure. That night, when in the manger lay the sanctified who came to save, a man moved in the sleep of death and dreamed there was no grave. There's no way to tell what 2016 Christmas Eves, Christmas days, and Christmas nights have meant to this old world in which we are citizens. Far, far reaching. And thank God it reached even unto us. Hallelujah. Let's give Jesus a hand clap, everybody. And so I thought also today, way back yonder, I was about 19 years old, and in my home church, I was Sunday school superintendent, and I used to do the Sunday morning bulletin. And I can't tell you how much it helped me as a young man to do that bulletin, because I was constantly digging for material to put in that bulletin, poems and what have you. And so in those days, I came across a poem. And, you know, you go from the manger to the cross, and you go from Bethlehem to Calvary. We just talked about what happened at Bethlehem. Here's what happened after Calvary. God laid upon my back a grievous load, a heavy cross to bear along the road. I staggered on till one weary day, an angry lion leaped across my way. I prayed to God and swift at his command. The cross became a weapon in my hand. It slew my raging enemy, and then it leaped upon my back, a cross again. I faltered many a league, until at length I cried, "Oh God, I'm so weak and lame." And swift the cross a winged staff became. It swept me on until I retrieved my loss, then leaped upon my back again, a cross. I reached the desert on its burning track. I still preserved the cross upon my back. No shade was there, and in the burning sun I sank me down and thought my day was done. But God's grace works many a sweet surprise. The cross became a tree before my eyes. I slept, awoke, and had the strength of 10, and then felt the cross upon my back again. And thus through all my days, from that to this, the cross, my burden, has become my bliss. Nor shall I ever lay my burden down, for God shall one day make my cross a crown. Thank God for the cross tonight. Hallelujah. We all carry a cross. There are people in this room tonight that's carrying heavy crosses. We all carry them. Sometimes the cross turns around and helps us, and then it comes upon our back again, a cross. But thank God for the cross. Jesus said, "If any man will be my disciple, let him take up his cross daily and follow me." Hallelujah. Could we just lift our hands and thank God for the cross, and thank God for his word, and thank God for his blessings and his benefits and the riches of his glory. Hallelujah. So